and welcome to Life After Undergrad. Now, obviously, you can see the change of scenery. You can see the difference. You can see me, which is something that you have not been able to do before. Now, I was not fibbing when I said I have been working on getting an episode in a podcast room just like this. Now, I did it. It finally worked out. There was some kinks we had to get through. There was some prioritization that needed to occur, but we got here. We're recording and we're talking to you today. So, if you don't know who I am Shanoa Manso, the host of this lovely Life After Undergrad podcast. And today, I just kind of wanted to reintroduce myself, kind of share a little about me as, we enter this new era and this new type of media in the podcasting realm. Again, you've only heard my voice and then seen me through my social media postings, but now being able to truly connect face to face on my podcast, I feel like will definitely be something interesting. You guys can, catch the personality, catch the facial expressions, the gestures, and we can really get into it. So, if you are new to the Life After Undergrad podcast, welcome to season 2. And honestly, this season and this goal that I have for this season is to really just be able to amplify what I'm already doing. I want to support students. I want to provide information to free resources available. I want to provide aspects and things where we can utilize tools of support to then create intentional goals, to make measurable goals, to then measure those goals and accomplish them and show how we accomplish them to then support our community, whether that's a student community, whether that's your family community, your home community, your local community, whatever community you are a part of, this podcast is here to support you within your own designated community, but also branch out and engage amongst diverse and different communities. If you, again, are not familiar or you haven't really tuned into as many episodes, the reason why I started Life After Undergrad was really just to support people who maybe were unsure or didn't really know exactly what they wanted or where they were going. Or someone with so many interests, it's hard to pick what you're meant to do when sometimes you're so good or you like and enjoy so many different hobbies. So for me, Life After Undergrad is a support pillar for students who are transitioning into academic life, out of academic life, and how student life as a whole impacts your journey, impacts your adulthood, impacts your life, and how you can create habits, how you can enlist or embody hobbies, values, and morals that, get you to the goals and the life that you really want. In terms of my own undergraduate experience, we love Sacred Heart University. This is where I went for my undergrad and now getting my second master's. So being able to utilize such an amazing space, and not only such an amazing space, but a space that has evolved over time. I remember utilizing this podcast suite a few times over the past 5 years, and it has definitely stepped up its game. It has some lighting I wish y'all could see, these cameras. It's definitely something that I'm excited to utilize for you all and create an amazing product. So, if you don't know, I am a licensed master social worker, and I did do my undergrad at Sacred Heart University for my bachelor's of social work. I then went to Columbia University and got my master's in social work, specifically leadership, management, and entrepreneurship. And I was able to do that within the advanced standing program. So that was a 1-year program. Now I have the pleasure of being back at Sacred Heart and utilizing this beautiful space as well as their beautiful community to, embrace impact, embrace community engagement, and to embrace that, we're all here to support each other. Getting into kind of my mission and the goals I've touched upon in the beginning of this episode, overall, I'm here to create a safe space, to be resourceful, and to inspire people, students, anybody who are just figuring things out. Not everybody knows the answers. Not everyone is going to have a direct path or a direct way in which you will know exactly what to do. Because also you have to think about it. Everybody's unique journeys are different. So what's best for you might not be best for the person that you are utilizing as a role model or utilizing as an example or comparing yourself to. And they say comparison is the thief of joy. But I just wanted to get into not only what Life After Undergrad is about, reintroducing myself, providing a little bit of background, but just getting into, the power of showing up for yourself. And again, like this in itself speaks to the power for showing up for myself. I started the year 2025 with very intentional goals for myself. I knew I wanted to create a podcast. I knew I wanted to get into content creation and social media. But something that had always stopped me was uncomfortability. I kind of worried about what people thought of me or if it would be cringy or embarrassing. But I've come to the conclusion in these 9 months so far of the year, almost 10 months, that life is really what you make it. And the cost of success or the entry and the cost to then get into a space of a successful mindset or a successful podcast that you created or a successful goal, whether it's short term or long term, that you established. I don't know where I was going with that. I lost my whole train of thought. It's important to realize that regardless of if it's a short-term or long-term goal, that you're doing these goals that you're setting, well, not necessarily for yourself, but being intentional with your journey, with your path, and prioritizing what you want in terms of a personal aspect, a career aspect, or just like a mental aspect. Like, how do you want your mental health, your wellness to be? So when you think of the upcoming year, I really want to leave you with this. As we go into 2026, what do you want your end of 2026 to look like? What do you want to be doing in September of 2026? Do you want to be recording a podcast like I am? Do you want to be a graduate assistant for the Office of Community Engagement? Do you want to start posting consistently on TikTok? Do you want an A in a class? Do you want to graduate? There's so many goals. There's so many things that you can establish for yourself that it just takes a moment of like proclamation. So take a moment, establish your goals, establish what you want to do, where you want to be. Because where I am today, if someone told me 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, I most likely would not have believed you. A lot of building confidence within yourself and building comfortability within yourself to do things out of your comfort zone is something that takes time, it takes practice, and it takes trust within yourself. I challenge you to do something or set a goal that you might not have necessarily done. The aspect of fear. Like, you wouldn't have done or set this goal due to fear. As you enter 2026, as quarter 4 begins, set intentional goals. Make the year that's upcoming for you. And be proud and set yourself up to be proud of yourself of what you accomplish next year, same time, in September 2026. So, thank you for tuning in to Life After Undergrad. I truly, truly appreciate you guys tuning in and staying flexible with my crazy schedule going on and my life just changing in amazing ways and just kind of navigating how that looks for me now. So, remember, I'm always here to chat. If you're interested in staying up to date with the latest uploads or content or anything that I'm involved with, please feel free to follow at TVSWCT on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, LinkedIn, and or you can tune in to my website, www.tvswct.com. Until next time, I'll see you later.